Okay, we're here at the Four Seasons in Austin, Texas for what followed the world premiere of Red Dawn. We're here with Josh Peck and Adrian Palicki. How are you guys doing this morning?
Great, thank you.
So you've had success in film and television and sort of all over the place and at a very young age. What would you say to those who are looking to get in the business? What could you advise them?
I would say if you want to do anything else, then you should do whatever that is, because it's very rewarding. At the same time, it's a very hard life, and it's very hard to really just get into it. I mean, it's really the luck of the draw, and being really focused and not quitting and not giving up. If this is really something you want to do, that's how you got to get there.
It's incredibly tough. I think Adrian's right. You have to wake up every morning and want to do it. But on the other hand, if you're young and there's a way in which you can do it without any sort of the preconceived notions or expectations, because I know how much I was able to benefit from it, doing it when I was young, just the confidence it gave me, or how I've seen sort of skills and I've been able to acquire by acting have affected other facets of my life. I'm not sure exactly what, but I'm assuming there's something. Mostly in lying to people. No, but it's, so if you can do it and enjoy it without expectation and just, for the pure love of it, then that's great. And it's like anything else, it's an intense amount of hard work, and talent helps, but I mean, you got to be ready to roll your sleeves up and do the work.
Exactly. It's not glamorous. What we do is not glamorous, but it is super fun and super rewarding if you love doing it.
But it is interesting because people see it as glamorous, and the current culture of celebrity is just kind of a little out, of course, as you know, out of whack with reality. So what is it like kind of being on the other side of that and, being approached all the time and just having, that different kind of life that you maybe didn't have years ago?
I mean, I don't know. It's just one of those situations I wish you could kind of pull people into, like this movie, for example, us being in Detroit winter in the middle of a forest somewhere and pretty much no clothing and no heaters and no chairs and, for 14 hours straight. And it gets to a point where it's almost not fun anymore, but then you go to bed and you wake up and you're like, I'm so excited to be here. I'm going to do this, So I kind of wish people could see that portion of it, because there is such a big deal with celebrity and the glamorous life of a celebrity. And, there's great parts about it. There's also really hard parts about it, like anybody's life.
We're blessed,
yeah,
because so many people have this dream and so few people are allowed to work. It's a really tough thing, especially with acting, as far as like other artistic mediums. You can always, if you're a painter, you can always paint by yourself, or if you're a musician, you can just play. But as an actor, it's kind of hard to do it alone. You're going to have to be granted permission on some level. So I think what becomes more and more clear to me is sort of, I get a little older and my career goes on, is, how diligent you have to be in the times when you're not working. Because there's such a select few that work super consistently. And how do you stay in the work? How do you not be about the results? And, the movie's coming out and it's great. And for everyone involved, I hope it, bears a lot of fruit. But you have to fall in love with the process. And, it's this funny thing, but Joaquin Phoenix says it in I'm Still Here, it's hilarious. But he's like, the magic is from action to cut. Everything else is bullshit. And, I mean, I know that sounds like kind of ridiculous, but on some level, it's
absolutely
right.
True.
Yeah. Well, what else do you guys have coming up? You both have exciting projects.
I have G.I. Joe Retaliation that's coming out in March, and also a comedy that I did called Coffee Town. So a little independent that's going to be coming out too.
I have a Screen Gems 3D dance movie coming out called Battle of the Year. So get ready.